The first websites ever made paved the way for the digital world we know today. But these sites were far simpler than we might imagine, yet revolutionary in what they achieved. Here's a look at some of the most fascinating facts about these early pages of the web. 1. The first website ever was about the World Wide Web itself. The very first website, launched on August 6, 1991, by Tim Berners-Lee, was essentially a user guide to the World Wide Web. It was hosted at CERN and detailed how to create and navigate the web, marking a foundational step in Internet history. Surprisingly, this site was little more than plain text. 2. There were no images, just plain text. The initial websites were built exclusively with text, as the HTML, hypertext markup language, of that time didn't support images or any multimedia. It wasn't until the mid-1990s that websites started incorporating images, dramatically enhancing their visual appeal. 3. Websites had no URLs as we know them. Today, we're used to easy-to-remember URLs, but the first websites were accessed using numerical IP addresses. This made navigation cumbersome, but eventually, domain names were introduced to simplify the experience, leading to the familiar .com and .org addresses we use today. 4. The early web was entirely public domain. Tim Berners-Lee intended the World Wide Web to be accessible to everyone, so he made his creation public domain. This open source foundation allowed the web to grow rapidly and ensured no single company could monopolize it, setting the stage for a global network. 5. Only a few computers could access it. When the first website was created, only a handful of computers, primarily in research institutions, had internet access. It wasn't until the later 1990s that the web started reaching households, transforming it into the everyday necessity it is today. 6. No search engines. There was no Google, Bing, or even Yahoo in the earliest days. Users could only find websites through directories or if they already knew the exact IP address or later, the domain name. As the web grew, search engines were developed to help users navigate the growing number of sites. 7. Hyperlinks were revolutionary. A key feature of early websites was the hyperlink. This allowed users to click on links to move between pages seamlessly, which was revolutionary in creating a connected digital world. This clickable text was one of the key reasons for the web's rapid popularity. 8. Sites were often just one page long. Many early websites were only one page long, designed to deliver a single message or serve a specific purpose. Web design hadn't yet evolved to create multi-page layouts or complex navigation systems, so sites were mostly simple and direct. 9. The first browser was also the first editor. Tim Berners-Lee's first web browser, World Wide Web, later renamed Nexus, was also the first editor. This means it was possible to edit and create content directly in the browser, making it a forerunner to modern web design tools that enable users to build websites with ease. 10. The first .com domain was registered in 1985. Symbolics.com, registered in 1985 by a Massachusetts computer company, was the first .com domain name. This predates even the first website, showing that the domain system was getting prepared for what would eventually become the World Wide Web. These early milestones may seem simplistic by today's standards, but they set the foundation for a global transformation. What started as a few text-based sites for researchers and scientists has become a thriving network of billions of sites, allowing anyone with internet access to explore, learn, and connect. The first websites may have been humble, but they were also truly groundbreaking.